long and hard about this update and if I should even film it. Because as you know, update 2 for Roulette Pan Collab has came and went. Even though my video is late, I still wanted to share my progress. This is Roulette Pan Collab Round 7, Update 2. Interested in seeing how well I have done, even though I am very late on this update, then just make sure to keep on watching. But first, make sure you guys subscribe by clicking that subscribe button. Also, while you're at it, be sure to turn on those notifications so that YouTube will notify you every time I upload. All you have to do is click the little bell and bam, you're good to go. This is definitely one of the funnest projects that I have been doing, and I wanted to share my progress with you guys. If you're new here, hello, thank you so much for stopping by and welcome to the family. I surely would hope that you would subscribe. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my second update on Roulette Pan Collab Round 7. The original creators of Roulette Pan Collab is the beautiful Rebecca and Alexy. I will have their channels listed down below in the down bar for you guys. And I do realize that this video is very late. The normal dates on this is February 15th of 2020 until June 15th of 2020. So it is a 4-month-long project, updating on the 15th of every month. But I had some issues going on for a couple weeks and I had to take a break from my YouTube channel. As you guys know, I really appreciate everybody's patience. I love you guys so much for sticking it out and writing this out with me. So I thought long and hard if I should do this update or not. And of course, I wanted to do the update because I do have one goal met on this update. So what the objective of Roulette Pan Collab is, there is 100 new categories that the project panning community helped create, where there's 100 prompts and you randomly select 6 numbers and you basically do whatever is assigned to that number. Let's just go ahead and hop in and I will share with you guys my progress and my numbers that were chosen, starting with number 62. And that was, and I gotta look down at my notes, you guys, a product with broken packaging. I went with my Milani Silky Matte Bronzer because the cap is broken. And I think I set quite an aggressive goal on this because I set the goal to wear the middle part of the embossing off. It's gonna take quite a while, you guys. It's probably gonna take all of the duration of the 4 months of this project to get that, even the middle part of the embossing wore off, let alone anything much further. But I am slowly but surely getting there. So, I mean, I can always go in and change my goal, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep working on it. It is a really, really beautiful silky matte bronzer. And it is such like the perfect neutral undertone of a shade. I really have been enjoying this. The next number is number 54, and that is a product that you overlooked but now love. And I went with my Pixie Rose Glow Mist, and I set the goal on this to finish it. There is my progress since starting the project. Little by little, we're getting there, and I already marked it for you guys so you can kind of see. I basically have half of it left to go, so not too bad. I mean, I've used about that much up of it. We're slowly but surely getting there. This is a really nice setting mist. It's a little like glowy, and some people, if you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this though, however, because it will just make you look more oily than glowy, if anything. I don't think I would be repurchasing this when this is gone. I do, however, like their other, just their regular glow setting mist. It's really beautiful. The The next number is number 36, and that was a product from a controversial brand, and I went with my Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar palette, setting the goal on this to use every shade in the palette. And so far, I have used a total of 10 out of the 16 shades. And if I have photos of the shades that I have used from my Instagram, I will insert that to show you which shades I've used exactly so far. So as you can see, I still have a couple shades left. I will get there. 11 out of 16 isn't bad. I think I have one look. I have a makeup at midnight basket that I use. And when I get off of work at night, I come home and I kind of play with makeup to help with progress in projects and stuff. So that's where this look comes into play. It's not like the greatest looking. Like, I don't have anything else on my face, as you can tell. I wanted to make a point to get a picture of me wearing a couple of these shades, since I didn't really capture any prior to that. This is a really gorgeous palette. The metallics in here are quite incredible, actually. I've really been trying to challenge myself in using more of my palettes and using every shade in my palettes more so than I have ever before. Like my Project Throwing shade, for example, which I will link that in the cards if you want to go check it out. I've really been trying to use every shade in the palette on that. We still have a couple more shades left to go. The next number was number 66, and that was something black packaging or product. And I went with my NYX matte liquid liner, setting the goal on this to finish it. And it is both black packaging and a black product because it is a matte black liquid liner. I go through these like clockwork, so it's definitely not going to be a problem in finishing it up. It's almost getting there. It's getting to the point where it's getting difficult and you got to kind of reapply it in order to get your crisp line going. I have another one of these, of course, a backup to work on when this one is done. So I do really enjoy this. Usually how I can tell when this is done is when it no longer performs on my eyes after trying to dip it in and it's just barely producing any liquid. That's how I can tell when it's done. But it's still working as of now, so we'll keep working on it. And then the next number is number 28, and that was a product you love the color but dislike the formula, or the opposite. I went with my ColourPop So Juicy Plumping Gloss in the shade Make It Savvy, and I set the goal on this to use half of it. It's really hard to tell, and it's kind of been laying on its side, so it looks like it's actually full when it's not. Here is my newest progress line. So I've used a little bit more since the last update on this, but I marked it to about here, so if and when it ever does get there is when I'm going to go ahead and call it goal met. I can see through the front of it that it is exactly right. Actually, it's a little bit underneath of that. I have used it a couple times, not a whole lot. So let me go ahead and remark this and I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, so there's my newest line. I mean, it's really, like I said, going to be very difficult rather to kind of see in there, but you can kind of see through the tube a little bit, maybe not. It's still progress. Slow progress is still progress nonetheless. And I definitely like the color of this. It's really beautiful with pretty much any lip color. This just enhance the kind of the vibrancy of a lip color that you would apply. And it's really beautiful color, but I do not like the formula of these ColourPop So Juicy. They're just too goopy of a consistency, and they're too thick for my liking. I will not be repurchasing when this is done. And then the last product, the product that I hit my goal on, was number 51, and that was a product you have multiples of the same type or color, and I went with my Fenty Stunna lip paint in the shade Unbutton, and I set the goal on this to use it 15 times, and I hit that goal. I used it 15 times. You can see there's my marking. I mean, it's not like I was really keeping track of progress. I just wanted to mark it when I started the project, but 15 uses don't really get you much further down. but I did use it 15 times. And since the update came on April 15th, I went ahead and for my Instagram, I continued to update. So I went ahead and I rolled a new number, and the new number that I chose was number 9, which was a product you bought because of hype. I went ahead and I went with my CYO foundation because the sole reason I bought this is because of hype. It's the only reason I bought it, because I've heard about it time and time again, whether it was on Instagram or here on YouTube. I didn't know anything about it till the hype around it, especially since now it's unavailable and the hype got even more because of that. I ended up setting the goal on this to either use 1/3 of it or 3 grams. The weight of it when I rolled it in the project was 52.2 grams exactly, and that is including the container and everything. I didn't even pull the cap off. A lot of times I'll take the cap off and weigh it, but so 52.2 grams. When I use 3 grams of this or 1/3, either or, is when I will then call it goal met. It is a really beautiful foundation. It's really a shame that they no longer, CYO is no more. I'm not sure what happened to the brand, but I know you can no longer purchase this. This is in the shade 108. I'm actually wearing it today. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous color and formula. I don't like a foundation to like feel like foundation sitting on my face or like an extra layer of something on my skin. I would love a more light to sheer glowy type of coverage to where it really just meshes and melts into the skin, and this is so beautiful at doing that. Those were all of my products for this update on Roulette Pan Collab. I just really wanted to try to stay consistent with my updates instead of going from update 1 to update 3 and totally skipping out on update 2 for you guys. I'd rather it be late than not at all, and I hope that you guys agree and feel the same way. And I just wanted to say thank you again for everybody being so patient. Some of you might have been worried, wondering if I was coming back or not, but I am definitely back and I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere. Your guys' support means so much to me. That's everything for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and of course, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. Comment down below. Until my next video, you guys, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.